Good morning, Mr. Bermudez, Samuel Bermudez. Can I just confirm that you are with SB Towing LLC? Mr. Bermudez, I'm not sure if you are talking. I'm not able to hear you.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. And you are here on behalf of, is it SB Towing?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. And Mr. Elder, looks like you're here on behalf of Nest to Nest Moving. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Mr. Bermudez, do you plan to present any documents?
No.
Okay. And Mr. Elder, do you have any documents you would like to present?
I mean, last time I tried to bring in my COIs, but you guys wanted them. I didn't bring them this time because last hearing you guys wanted them delivered by the insurance company.
Right, yeah, those ones have to be delivered by the insurance company, so nothing to present for you today then. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
If that helps, I can download them right now. I've got one, but I don't think you guys
Um,
care about it.
yeah, I'm not sure if we need it for that purposes, but you can let the judge know if that comes up and we'll deal with that then, but I don't think you'll need to. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And we also have someone online whose name is just CONTR. Can you confirm who you are and who you're here on behalf of?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. My name is Dong Trong, and it's for Contract Transport Services, LLC.
Contract Transport Services. And what was your name?
Uh, Dong Trong,Tung, is my first name. Truong is my last name.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And do you have any documents that you are planning to present?
No, but I do want to tell you that I am in the process of changing my insurance company.
Okay, we'll hold on to that for the judge. I
Okay.
just need to know if you have any documents, and then we can keep
Oh,
going.
no, no. Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Before we go on the record, I do want to just chat briefly with the three gentlemen who are on. Mr. Bermudez, do you wish to testify today? And we're not testifying now. I just wonder, is that what do you have? What is your plan for the hearing today?
Um, I don't know. This is the first time I have been through this, and I don't even know what is this about.
Okay, this is about the insurance that is required for you to have to continue operating. And so the issue today is whether you have the insurance, if the insurance company has filed it, and if not, if you plan on testifying today. And we haven't really officially begun yet. I'm just trying to get a sense.
Oh, yeah, I can testify today.
Okay. All right. And then Mr. Elder, did you intend to testify today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Trong, were you planning on testifying today?
Um, yes.
Okay. All right. And we'll get to that in a moment. And then Harriet, Ms. Wise, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thanks.
You hear me?
Great. Are you ready? Yes, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. Okay, at this time, I would like to go on the record in proceeding number 25C-0159-INS. I am Kelly Rosenberg, the Administrative Law Judge assigned to this proceeding. This is the Commission standing show cause insurance hearing set by notices and complaints to individual respondents. At this time, I would like to take appearances beginning with staff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Justin Larson with the Colorado Department of Law, here on behalf of PUC staff. And with me, as always, is our sole witness for today, Marquita Riley.
Great, thank you. And before we proceed with the respondents, at this time, what I would like to do is Mr. Bermudez, Mr. Elder, and Mr. Trong, I need the three of you then to just take turns answering this question. Ordinarily, parties need to have attorneys representing them in these types of proceedings, but that isn't always the case. So I will ask you a few questions to ensure that you could represent your company. And so with that in mind, are you each an owner of your representative companies?
Yes. Yeah.
I
Yes.
am.
Yeah.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we have it Mr. Bermudez answer first, then Mr. Elder, then Mr. Trump?
Yes, I am the owner.
Yes, I am the owner.
Yes, I am the owner.
Great. And do each of your companies have 3 or fewer owners?
Just for me.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Yes, it's just me.
Great. And then similarly, do each of you have authority to speak on behalf of your companies?
Yes.
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 Great. Okay, thank you. So right now I won't swear you in, but when we get down to the time for when it's time for you to testify, I'll swear each of you in individually. But for now, I just needed to make sure, and you all meet the requirements to be able to testify on behalf of your company. And so first staff will present, and then we'll go one by one, and each of you can present your cases here. And at this time, I'd like to inform or remind all participants that it is the Commission's practice to record and webcast legal proceedings, including this one. And we have a court reporter recording every word stated. If I mispronounce anyone's name, please just correct me, and then I will endeavor from there on out to get it correct. And one thing at the outset, just for the 3 respondents to know, that after today, and Ms. Riley will testify about this, I'm sure, you will each have at least 20 days from today to get the insurance company to file your insurance with the Commission. And so you certainly can testify when we get down to that time, but the only issue is whether you have the insurance filed with the Commission. My role here is limited to that. And at this time, staff, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Staff calls Marquita Riley.
And Ms. Riley, will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Riley. Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Marquita Riley, Marquita Riley.
And who is your current employer?
The Public Utilities Commission.
What's your job title with the Commission?
I'm the Program Assistant for the Transportation Unit.
And can you describe your role in today's proceeding?
Yes, I review the Commission records and coordinate with staff for these proceedings against motor carriers that do not have current effective level of financial responsibility on file with the Commission.
And do the statutes or Commission rules require motor carriers to file evidence of financial responsibility with the Commission?
Yes.
Can you tell us which statutes or rules impose this requirement?
Yes, per Rule 6008 requires that motor carriers file and maintain evidence of financial responsibility with the commission.
And what needs to be provided to the commission to show financial responsibility?
Again, per Rule 6008, motor carriers must electronically file. An example would be a Form E as evidence of financial responsibility.
How long does this evidence of financial responsibility remain in effect?
Per Rule 6008 requires that each insurance company give the commission a 30-day advance written notice when insurance is not being renewed or if it's going to be canceled.
What's the next step when the PUC receives a notification of cancellation or non-renewal?
I'll then use the commission's op rights database to compile a list of motor carriers that we receive notice of cancellation.
Thank you. Were the exhibits for today's hearing provided to the respondents, to your knowledge?
Yes, they were.
And can you just briefly describe how that was done?
I created a list of the permit numbers, the permit and certificate numbers that we still had for the list of respondents that have not compiled, that have failed to compile with the rules. I then emailed that list over to the AG's office, and the AG's office then pre-filed the exhibits and emailed the respondents.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. Can we please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing exhibit 1? Thank you. Can you see that, Ms. Riley?
Yes.
And can you describe this document?
Yes, this is the initial hearing cycle listing that contains the names of the respondents that the commission received that their financial responsibility was going to expire.
Who prepared this list?
I did.
And how was it prepared?
I used the commission's op rights database to compile this list.
And when did you prepare this list?
On April 7th, 2025.
And can you just point out on the document where that date appears?
Yes, it's on the bottom right corner.
Thank you. Does the commission create a hearing cycle listing like the one we see in Exhibit 1 as part of its regular course of business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain documents like Exhibit 1 as part of its business record?
Yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit 1.
Admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, based on this list that we see up here on the screen, what action did the commission take?
The commission then sent a letter to each respondent.
Thank you. Can we please now pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit 2? Ms. Riley, can you describe this series of documents in this exhibit?
Yes, these are copies of the letters sent to the respondents on today's updated list.
And what does the information in the letters tell the respondents?
The letter explains that all operations under its authority are suspended as of the date the insurance expires unless proof of proper insurance is submitted to the commission. The letter also provides notice of today's hearing and advises the respondents that if proper evidence of financial responsibility is not submitted to the commission, then its authority may be permanently revoked.
When did the commission send these letters?
On April 7th, 2025.
Is it the commission's practice to create letters like these in the regular course of its business?
Yes.
And is it the commission's practice to maintain letters like Exhibit 2 as part of its records in the regular course of business?
Yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit number 2.
Admitted.
Thank you. Ms. Riley, does the commission require motor carriers to establish and maintain a designated agent?
Yes, per Rule 6006 requires that motor carriers establish and maintain a designated agent.
And were the notice letters that are compiled here in Exhibit 2 sent to the addresses of the designated agents on file with the commission?
Yes.
And how did the commission serve these letters?
Through first-class postal mail.
Thank you. Can we now please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit number 3? Can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the attachment that was sent with the notice letters. The attachment gives information on how to participate in today's video conference hearing.
When was this attachment sent to the respondents?
On April 7th, 2025?
And that's the same date as the letters we just saw in Exhibit 2?
Correct.
Is it the commission's standard practice to include this attachment with the notification letters to the respondents when it holds an electronic hearing?
Yes.
And did the commission create this attachment in the regular course of its business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain attachments like Exhibit 3 in the regular course of business?
Yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit 3.
Admitted.
Thank you. Now, if we can please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit number 4. Now, can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the certificate of service for the notice letters and attachments sent to each respondent.
Did the commission create this certificate in the regular course of its business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain certificates like this in the regular course of business?
Yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit 4.
Admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, just looking at this exhibit a little closer, it says, quote, whose name and addresses appear below, end quote, and below that it states, quote, see hearing cycle listing, end quote. Are these statements referring to the original hearing cycle listing that we saw in Exhibit number 1?
Yes, that's correct.
Now, returning just to briefly talk about hearing Exhibit number 2, which was the notice letter. That letter informs the respondents about what happens if the carrier can provide evidence of insurance or surety coverage before the hearing. If the commission receives evidence of insurance or surety coverage, what happens?
Then we will not proceed against that carrier and dismiss them from the hearing cycle listing.
Did staff create an updated hearing cycle listing for today's hearing?
Yes.
Can we please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing Exhibit number 5? Thank you. Now, can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the updated hearing cycle listing for today's date. It contains the names of the respondents that the commission still have not received current effective levels of financial responsibility from them.
Did staff create this list the same way as you described for hearing Exhibit 1?
Yes,
Who created this document?
I did.
When was it created?
On April 21st, 2025?
And again, that's reflected in the bottom right corner there.
Yes.
And did the commission create this hearing cycle listing in the regular course of business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain the updated hearing cycle listing like this as part of its business record?
Yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit Exhibit 5.
Exhibit 5 is admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, did staff send a letter to all motor carriers listed in hearing Exhibit number 5?
Yes.
And do the addresses listed in hearing Exhibit 5 match the carrier's addresses in hearing Exhibit number 2?
Yes.
When is the last time you checked to see if there's any change in the status of the carriers in Exhibit number 5?
This morning, April 23rd, 2025.
Are you aware of any pending applications, either for suspension or abandonment, affecting any common or contract carriers listed in hearing Exhibit 5?
No, we don't have any pending applications at this time.
Does staff recommend dismissing any carriers listed in hearing Exhibit 5?
Yes, I do have one dismissal. Local Moving LLC, PUC number HHG 00426. Insurance was updated for that respondent.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. And that's the only one dismissal for today?
Yes.
And are you aware of any letters returned to the commission?
Yes, I do have 2 return letters for this proceeding. Midwest Towing and Recovery and G&W Limo Service. There was no other address on file for us to return the letters to.
And did you verify that the addresses that you sent to those carriers match the ones that are in the commission system?
Yes.
Thank you. And we can take that exhibit down. Just a few concluding questions for you, Ms. Riley. When does the decision made after this hearing become a final commission decision?
The recommended decision will become a final commission order decision 20 days after the administrative law judge issues the recommended decision if no exceptions are filed.
And what happens if a carrier provides proper proof of insurance before the decision becomes a final order?
Then the recommended decision will not be enforced against that respondent.
And can you just summarize what your overall recommendation is for today?
Yes, staff recommends that the certificate or permit numbers listed on hearing exhibit number 5 be revoked for lack of financial responsibility as required by law, except for Local Moving LLC.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. Nothing further from staff. Your Honor, staff rests.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. I don't have any questions for you either, Ms. Riley. So thank you for your time today, as always. And now, Mr. Bermudez, do you still wish to testify at this point?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you able to turn your camera on?
Yes.
All right. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. Okay, at this time, you're welcome to go ahead and give us a bit of a narrative. You may be subjected to cross-examination questions depending on what you say, and I might have some questions for you depending on what you say as well. But in circumstances like this, you're able to just sort of provide us a narrative of your testimony.
Okay, so I do have insurance and it's up to date. I think this is about the works compensation insurance, which I don't require because I'm the only worker for my company. So I'm not sure if that's the what is this about the works compensation, because that's the only thing I can think of.
This would be about the insurance that your company is required to maintain to keep your license active.
Because I got the insurance like the Form E and H, I believe. Those are the ones I was required. And I had those. I had to get them to get the PUC number.
And with those, did your insurance company provide the information to staff? Did they upload it?
I believe so, because otherwise I would have not been able to get the PUC number.
Your
And
Honor?
have you been, oh, yes, please. I was
Oh,
just going
I'm
to refer
sorry.
him to
I didn't.
you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yes, no.
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Mr. Bermudez, I did call you yesterday because I was confused about that because you are a new company. I
Yes.
did send you an email also yesterday for you to opt out of workman's comp insurance from Department of Labor so that you're not required to have the workman's comp insurance. It looks like the application was maybe just filled out incorrectly. And it's stated on the application that you do have employees. So we just need for you to get in contact with Department of Labor to opt out of workman's comp so that you're not required to get that insurance.
Okay. So
Mhm.
so this is about that, right?
Yes, that's what that is about.
Okay.
And I did send you an email with the number and the email address to Department of Labor. I can resend that again if you need me to.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. And Mr. Bermudez, you will have at least 20 days, but about 20 days from today to get this taken care of before the decision becomes effective. So if you take care of this within the next few weeks, then you should be removed from the cycle listing.
Okay. Thank you.
Great. Okay. So, is that anything further from you?
No.
Thank you for your time. Mr. Elder.
Hello.
Hi. And do you, based on everything you've heard today, do you still wish to testify?
Yes.
All right. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Great. And did you hear the advisements I gave Mr. Bermudez about you may be subjected to questions? Okay, go ahead.
Understood. So, I mean, first, I think maybe it's just the rules I don't fully understand, but I heard at the beginning that motor carriers can now file insurance documents with you guys. Because if that's the new rule and it doesn't have to be the insurance company, I'm happy to like get COIs over to you today from my broker. Is it still the case that it's not the motor carrier but the insurance company has to do that, and it's just like my responsibility to make them do it?
Yes. And have Ms. Riley, have you been in touch with Mr. Elder by chance?
I have not spoke to him directly, but the insurance company still is the one who has to upload the insurance documents.
Okay. Okay, that's what I thought, but maybe I was just hearing the rules. And I thought maybe there was a chance that I could do it because it's really hard to make Progressive do stuff.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So I guess our story is I've been working with Renette, myself, and Headband Movers closed down our names, and we wanted to move our licenses into the new Headband Trucking entity, and we paid for a new updated permit because Renette Rodriguez advised us when there's a change of ownership, there needs to be a new license number issued. We haven't had any gap of insurance, but the motor carrier or the insurance companies have all put it into the new name. So we're waiting for them to also do what they do on your portal to upload the documents. So we never had a gap of insurance or loss of insurance. It's just we changed our name.
So this matter, it pertains to Nest Moving LLC. Are you still operating under that name?
Yeah, we use the name Nest to Nest Moving as a DBA still.
Okay.
But Nest to Nest Moving LLC really isn't like there's nothing going through that anymore because we were told by the PUC staff that we shouldn't transfer the licenses into the new entity. We should just apply for a new one.
Okay. Not sure I understand all of the details, but are you able to get your
This is a
insurance?
company merger.
You have about 20
It
days.
was
Are
just
you
a
able to?
company merger.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have about 20 days to get the materials filed. And so you're aware of that.
I mean, I'm well aware of that. I've
Okay.
emailed my broker every few days. Was the insurance got transferred on the 1st or 2nd of March, and here we are in April, and I haven't been able to get Progressive or any of them to do a doggone thing, Your Honor.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you believe you'll be able to get that taken care of in the next 20 days?
Honestly, I hope so. We're looking for a new insurance alternatives because like I feel like every year we're here before y'all, um, having this fun time.
Understood. Okay. Well, I do empathize with your situation, but my role is pretty limited here. It's just to advise you, or well, to actually to handle this matter. But just so you know, you do have about 20 days before the decision will become final, probably even a little more than that. But so try and get that taken care of.
Should I add anyone else to the correspondence with Renette? Because I've been checking in daily, asking if my insurance company has done anything. Is there anyone else that I should put on communications to the PUC? Because we want to make sure that we don't get penalized pretty much, get in trouble.
And I am not really equipped to answer that. I will ask Ms. Riley, are you aware of any, if you're still available to talk, are you aware of anybody else who maybe should be included on the communications?
Because Raynette is the supervisor and she's the one who does handle the name changes, there's not really anyone else that you will need to include on the emails. You can add me on there if you like. But again, she's the one who handles the name changes and she's already aware of your situation and she is the supervisor. So there's no one that you will really need to include on the emails to her.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Riley again. Do you have anything else, Mr. Elder?
No, do I need to stay on for the rest of the proceedings? Is there any information at the end?
No, you do not need to stay on further. You're welcome to, but and if you are interested at any point in the future, they will be on the website in the event you want to see it. But no, you don't need to stay on.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Trong.
Yes.
So, based on the information you've heard today, do you still wish to testify?
Yes.
Okay, are you able to turn your camera on?
Yes.
All right, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
And all right, go ahead. Ed, have you heard what I've discussed with the other gentleman about you might be asked some questions? Go ahead and just provide a narrative.
I did hear.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm in the process of changing insurance companies right now. I was supposed to get it before Easter, but they took some time off or whatever for the holiday. So I should have them filed by next week.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, very good. Then you should be able to get it done well within the 20 days before
Yes.
this. Great. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Do you have anything else to add?
No, that's
Okay.
it.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you. And so with all of that, there is staff. Do you have anything further based on the respondent's testimony?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. And so I just want to let all the parties know I will take this matter under advisement and I will issue a written decision in the next week or so. And so at this time, I'll close the record and adjourn this proceeding. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.